lasting marriage. But before we do that, we're going to put this Nissan to the test. It's the new Pulsar NX. The original version was based on the mechanical bits of the Nissan Sentra and was really nothing more than a sporty-looking alternative to basic transportation. But when Nissan introduced their new Sentra SE hatchback last year, it turned out to be even sportier than the old Pulsar NX. So Nissan solved the problem by doing what most manufacturers are doing with sporty cars these days. They moved it upmarket. But what does that mean for the Pulsar NX? To most buyers, the phrase upmarket means big boosts in everything from power to price. Nissan's Pulsar NX is no exception, with major changes all around. The most exciting is the addition of a hot-stepping SE version to complement the standard, hard-to-pronounce NX XE. The heart of the SE is this 1.6-liter 4 with double overhead cams and 4 valves per cylinder. This 16-valve power plant puts out a very upmarket 113 horsepower and 99 pound-feet of torque. That's a 43 horsepower boost over the base engine. Maintenance room is good. Everything is easy to reach if poorly marked. It's performance, though, not ease of maintenance, that sells most cars. Our Pulsar SE turned in a 0 to 60 time of 11.8 seconds. The quarter mile ended in 17.8 seconds at 76 miles per hour. Good, if not heart-stopping performance. You get the feeling the Pulsar would be faster if it weren't for the tall gear ratios and its 5-speed manual transmission. The Pulsar would bog down in lower RPMs at each gear change. There's no automatic transmission available for the SE grade car. The standard Pulsar gets an optional 3-speed auto but loses the hot 16-valve power plant. While acceleration may not be quite up to par, handling is. The Pulsar flows easily through tight turns. The taut suspension keeps body roll to a minimum, and the power steering is the quickest we can remember on any Nissan. But in our braking test, the SE's vented front disc and rear drums produced only so-so stops. 6 tries gave us a reasonable distance of 126 feet on average. Fade, though, was considerable. However, stops were always straight, and the pedal had a nice, firm feel. But you don't have to drive a Pulsar to know Nissan has made big changes. The boxy Econo-Wedge shape of previous years has been replaced with smooth sports car lines. The new look was conceived and developed in Nissan's Design International Studios in La Jolla, California. NDI also styled Nissan's popular hard-body pickup truck, but the Pulsar is their first passenger car designed to see production. The Pulsar now features a smooth 200 SX-style nose with a deep chin spoiler on the SE. The low sweeping roof line blends well, but those large roof pillars make for a significant blind spot in the driver's rearward vision. The Pulsar's lines terminate in a sharp, squared-off rear end. There's a low-profile spoiler and distinctive diagonal taillights. But the Pulsar's most distinctive features aren't what comes on it, but what comes off. All Pulsars come with removable T-roofs as standard equipment. The roof panels are stored under the rear cargo area. This keeps them out of the way, but still provides quick access in case of foul weather. But that's only the half of it. If you're really feeling closed in, you can remove the entire rear hatch and transform the Pulsar into a mini open-air pickup truck. The process takes less than 15 minutes. Or you can buy this optional station wagon style back, which doubles the Pulsar's cargo space. This makes the Pulsar the closest yet to a true modular car design, where one basic body shell can take several forms. The Pulsar's interior has also taken a trip uptown, with new seating and plenty of standard features, including a tilt wheel and AM/FM stereo. The dash is well laid out, with most controls grouped on pods for easy access while driving. The handsome cloth-covered bucket seats are hard but comfortable, with plenty of lower back support and side bolstering. One of the thoughtful features is this headlight retractor switch. It lets you leave the headlights flipped open but turned off. That way they can't freeze shut in icy weather. The instrument cluster is rather Spartan, but all gauges are well positioned and easy to read. You'd be generous to describe what sits behind the front seats as a rear seat. The vinyl-covered folding bench is strictly for emergencies or small children. There's little room back there for adults, and access is limited. But fold the bench down and you have a long and flat cargo area with a wide hatch and interior courtesy lights. Liftover is very high, though, and can make loading heavy bags a chore. Even though the Pulsar has gotten fancier, fuel mileage is still close to its Econo-Coupe origins. Current EPA estimates are a respectable 23 city, 30 highway. Our economy loop was even better at 32. But price has also taken a big jump over the old model. The current Pulsar has a base price of $10,599. Our SE version starts at $11,799 and comes to $12,514 with options. Our list of hits starts with the Pulsar's newfound performance. Handling and acceleration have both taken a big jump forward. We also like the handsome new styling and well-designed interior. And lastly, the standard T-roof and convertible hatch make it a highly versatile modular car design. Misses include the tall transmission gearing, which taxed our SE's otherwise excellent power. We also would like to see a more clearly marked engine compartment, and the large blind spot to the rear caused some concern. In our safety check, the Pulsar passes with standard halogen headlamps, steel radial tires, and 5-mile-per-hour bumpers. It still lacks front passive restraints and rear shoulder belts. So it goes almost without saying that the Pulsar is vastly improved over last year. But now it's also jumped into a highly competitive market segment. Whether it will succeed remains to be seen. But we think the drive-up market should be a long and profitable one for Nissan's newest star.